5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Despite a difficult times through by this global crisis we are facing today, we find ways to celebrate this important occasion of one's life. A blissful day to each and everyone. Welcome to our first virtual graduation ceremony of SES-Sasa Elementary School, school year 2020-2021, with its theme, strengthening the quality of education amid this COVID-19 pandemic.
The graduates of SES-Sasa Elementary School, Class 2020-2021. Bowson Russell Martin A. Jose Janelle T. Evenio Disney I.S. Alicia Ishur N. Hakon Sheila Marie A. Now Elaine Sushini S. Lulunya Christine Ashley G. Manggubat Johanna P. Sapotera Althea Ann L. The faculty and staff of SES-Sasa Elementary School.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, pero sa sinatanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisitil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isla ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin, luman ang araw ng walang pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling ko, ang hindi kaya ng pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
My heart is so proud. My mind is so unfocused. I see the things you do for me. It's great things I have done. And now you gently break me. And lovingly you take me and hold me as my father. you, I'm learning what your grace really means. The price that I could never pay was paid at Calvary. So instead of trying to repay you, I'm learning to simply obey you by giving up my life to you for all that you've given to me. I ask you, how many times will you pick me up? And I keep on letting you down. And each time I will fall short of your glory. How far will forgiveness abound? And you answer my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you'll walk in the power of my daily sufficient grace.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, District Head, School Head, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, grandparents, LGU officials, PTA officials, my fellow graduates and friends, good morning. On behalf of my classmates, we thank you, our parents, teachers, and loved ones for your love, support, and guidance in order to arrive at this beautiful graduation. We are forever thankful to SES-Sasa Elementary School for instilling in us the core values of spirituality, happiness, integrity, nationalism, and excellence. Let this be a celebration of our commitment to our dear alma mater and promise to be better students and children of God. We welcome you to the celebration as we honor God. Greet graduates and achievers who did great in their academic life during the school year 2020-2021. In the midst of this pandemic, the children are the most at risk and even more vulnerable. Our health, education, and social mobility are greatly affected. This is an opportunity for us to reflect on these happenings and how SES has prepared us to be more faithful and strong individuals. We might not understand fully well the unexpected situation before us, but we are certain that we will survive and continue our quest for education as we continue to our journey. My warmest welcome to everyone and congratulations to my fellow graduates. Thank you and God bless.
Pinagpipitagang Inang Rosario A. Nonieza, pinunong pandistrito na siyang kumakatawan sa pansangay na taga-pamanihala ng mga paaralan ng Davao de Oro. Ikinararangal ko pong iharap sa inyo ang mga magsisipagtapos ng paaralang elementarya ng SES-Sasa sa panuruang taon 2021. Dalawang lalaki, 7 babae. Na may kabuuang siyang. Sila po ay lubha at kasiyasiyang nakapagtapos sa sa pinakamababang kinakailangan ng kurikulum ang elementarya sa kagawaran ng edukasyon Republika ng Pilipinas.
Sa bisa ng kapangyarihang iginawad sa akin bilang kinatawan ng tagapamanihalang pangsangay, sangay ng Davao de Oro, ginang Eufemia T. Gamutin, Seso 5, at sa papapatunay ng inyong gurong na mamahala, ginang Nora A. Kabanalan, para lang elementarya ng SES-Sasa, na kayo ay lubos at kasasiyang nakatugon sa lahat ng kinakailangang kurikulum pang-elementarya sa panuruang 2020-2021 ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon Republika ng Pilipinas. Bilang katibayan ng inyong pagtatapos, tatanggapin ninyo ngayon ang inyong mga sertipiko. Congratulations and mabuhay!
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of SES-Sasa Elementary School, school year 2020-2021.
Thompson Rafael Martin A. Loyalty Award.
Jose Junel C. Loyalty Award. Serenio Gisli Al S. Loyalty Award. Felicia Precious Faith M. Loyalty Award. Hapon Kiana Marie A. Loyalty Award. Now, Elaine Tushime S. Leadership Award and Loyalty Award. Ronald Birthday Ashley G. Great Honors and Loyalty Award. Magbubat Juana B. Department Award. Caponera Althea L. Loyalty Award.
To our school administrator, beloved teachers, distinguished guests, dear parents, and most importantly to my fellow graduates, good days. It is an honor for me to deliver a speech for graduation day. I feel greatly honored and blessed. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I take this chance to express my profound gratitude to those who have parted of our learning journey in the elementary. Today is a special day for all of us. Our hard work and sacrifices have paid off. Despite of the COVID-19 pandemic, there are lots of things to be thankful for. I would like to thank the teachers of SES-Sasa Elementary School who did not only impart us the knowledge, but most importantly, the real-life lesson, which will make us more prepared for greater demands in the future. Thank you, our dear teachers, for acting as second parents. A big thank you to my family for supporting me throughout the school year. Thank you for being there as my motivation, and of course to my classmates. Thank you for making this much fun and exciting. I will surely miss all of you as I try a very promising opportunity. We may not see each other often, but I am looking into meeting you again, successful and happy in your chosen path.
There are ups and downs in our lives, but always to never give up and continue to pursue our dreams. Lastly, I would like to thank you the opportunity to remind everyone to maintain good health and always to take our loving Father in heaven is always there for all of us. I wish everyone a good luck. Once again, thank you and God bless us all.
To our school administrators, beloved teachers, dear parents, and most importantly, to the graduates, good day. I'm pleased to have been invited to speak today in celebrating this occasion of this institution that I'm proud to call my alma mater. Firstly, congratulations to the graduates, to their proud parents, and their very determined teachers. This is one of the great occasions we get to celebrate because you are stepping into a new journey. I'm sure many of you now have plans of what to do next to attain your dreams. That's what I also thought before when I graduated in elementary. It's been 11 years since I graduated from this institution, and some things have changed. Growing up in this alma mater, I can attest the quality of education that SES-Sasa Elementary School has offered. In my elementary years, I have been inspired by my teachers to become an educator like them. It seemed hard to achieve, yet with sacrifices, perseverance, and by God's grace, I made it. However, nothing in this world is worth having without effort and determination. I also experienced mountains and muddy roads in life. My life was not easy. I experienced financial problems, academic challenges. I failed my board exam once, and I had difficulties in exercising my profession as a teacher in a private school for years. Nevertheless, being kind and patient are the best attributes to gain support from my friends and family. I owe the knowledge and skills to my supporters, for having them made me inspired to continue what I have started. With that, I'm forever thankful to my elementary teachers, Ma'am Nora and Ma'am Abing, because of your determination to teach. We have this institution that we can always look back and consider our home, and for making my elementary years is worth remembering. I'm thankful also to my lucky 13 co-majors and professors for being with me in failure and in triumph. Most especially, I'm so much thankful to my dear parents for the unending support, and above all, to our Almighty God, the provider of everything. Lastly, to the graduates, allow me to leave you a quote. Every teacher once was a student. Every winner was once a loser. Every expert was once a beginner. But all of them have crossed the bridge called learning. By Piyush Shakya. Thus, whatever the challenges ahead of you, do not give up. It's okay to fail. At least you try. And try until you can make it. Continue the dreams what your heart desires. Not just to earn, but to learn things around. And whatever success you achieve in the future, use it to serve others and to serve God. For that is the way that leads you to real happiness. Aim not to make a name, but to make a difference. And do remember that whatever happens, it has a purpose. Stay calm, be positive. Most importantly, always pray to God. Congratulations and God bless you.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be open because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because we are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Pledge of loyalty. I hereby pledge to love my alma mater, to live and to dedicate myself in the attainment of better community living, ever mindful of my duties to God and country, to my neighbors and to myself, so help me God.
We are the children of yesterday's dream. We are the promise of the future we bring. Waving the banner of love to all, to every nation, the rich and the poor. We are a world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us, helping each other, build each other, as long as we're together, you and me. For together we stand, divided we fall, together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want, for the world to see that we are the children of yesterday's dream. We have the yearning to do what is best, be someone special from all the rest. Nation and brothers in unity, building tomorrow for you and for me. We are a world of the restless and young, and we need a hand to guide us, helping each other, build each other, as long as we're together, you and me. For together we stand, divided we fall, together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want, for the world to see that we are the children of yesterday's dream. Together we stand, divided we fall, together we climb to the top of the world. We can be what we want, for the world to see that we are the children of yesterday's dream. We are the children.
Congratulations and celebrations.